Restaurant managers, what's the most outrageous customer you experienced in the food industry? I managed Vincenzo's, a family Italian restaurant, for 4 years. Nothing prepared me for Delilah. She strutted in on a Tuesday night wearing a designer dress that probably cost more than my monthly rent, her blonde hair perfectly blown out, and her jewelry sparkling under our dim lighting. Her husband Garrett trailed behind with their twin boys, both around 7, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. The hostess seated them at table 12, our best corner booth with the leather banquette. Within 5 minutes, I heard screaming from across the dining room. Delilah was berating our 22-year-old server Priya about the complimentary bread basket. "This is stale garbage. Do you people not understand basic hospitality?" I watched Priya's hands shake as she clutched her order pad. That bread had literally come out of our wood-fired oven 15 minutes ago. I approached with my professional smile intact. "Good evening. Is there something I can help with?" Delilah whipped around, her eyes blazing. "Your staff is completely incompetent. We demand fresh bread and a competent server." Before I could respond, one of her boys hurled his crayon at Priya, striking her shoulder. Instead of disciplining him, Delilah beamed with pride. "Excellent aim, Bentley. I personally brought fresh bread and assigned Antonio, our most patient server." Surely this would diffuse the situation. It escalated. Delilah sent back 3 consecutive entrees, declaring each absolutely inedible. She demanded our chef emerge and explain his complete incompetence. When I politely explained that Chef Ramon was managing other orders, she stood abruptly and marched toward the kitchen. "Ma'am, customers aren't allowed in the kitchen area. Don't you dare tell me what I can't do," she snarled, her face flushed red with rage. "I'm paying your pathetic wages with my hard-earned money." In our kitchen, she grabbed Ramon by his apron strings. "Your food is revolting slop. I want a full refund plus compensation for this humiliation." Ramon, who'd been cooking professionally for 25 years, stood frozen in shock. Meanwhile, her husband finally found his voice. "Delilah, perhaps we should just shut your mouth," she screamed. "You're absolutely worthless." The entire dining room had fallen silent. Other families stared in horror. Children looked frightened. I'd reached my limit. "Ma'am, I need you to leave immediately." Her jaw dropped. "What did you just say?" "You're disturbing other guests and harassing my staff. Please collect your belongings." Delilah's voice reached banshee levels. "I'm calling corporate headquarters. I'm destroying you on social media. This establishment will be ruined." She snatched her designer purse and stormed out, abandoning Garrett to collect their mortified children. The moment they cleared the door, the entire restaurant erupted in thunderous applause. 3 hours later, Delilah returned. Alone. She approached me at the hostess station, her earlier fury completely evaporated. "I need to apologize," she said quietly. "I behaved abhorrently tonight." Something in her deflated posture gave me pause. The entitled rage had vanished, replaced by hollow exhaustion. "I appreciate you saying that," I replied cautiously. She produced a thick envelope of cash. "This is for Priya, Antonio, and Ramon. What I did was unforgivable." As she turned to leave, she looked back with hollow eyes. "Garrett served me divorce papers an hour ago, took custody of the boys, said he couldn't watch me destroy another family gathering." I stood there clutching the envelope, watching her walk alone to her luxury car. The woman who terrorized my restaurant had just lost everything that mattered. Sometimes the most outrageous customers are people whose entire world is crumbling, and they don't know how to process the pain except through rage.